Well, today was Nowruz, Persian New Year, the spring equinox. I have a video on my page about it, but we are celebrating it tomorrow, on Friday. And then on Saturday, we are observing Laylatul Qadr, the night of power. I also have a video about that on my page. Do you see why they asked me to teach these classes? So the activity book that I made is about Nowruz, but it's also about Laylatul Qadr. See, it's two. Isn't that neat? So if we open the activity book, we get the origin story of Nowruz. Which origin story of Nowruz? Not the astrophysics one, the Shahnameh one. Basically, winter is lasting too long, so King Jamshed glues all the gems in the kingdom to his throne, flies it up into the sky, and reflects the sun's light back down to earth, makes it spring. On the next page, we have our little Haft scene, and then we have New Year's resolutions. But resolutions is a big word, so it's New Year's goals. And then on the Laylatul Qadr side, we have, you guessed it, the origins of Laylatul Qadr. Prophet Muhammad goes to a cave, light gets mad at him, and the Quran happens. You all know the story, I don't need to tell you. And then after the stories, we have the prayers, and that's where it gets difficult. Reason number one is that there's so many different prayers. Every culture, every tradition, every language has their own prayers. And reason number two is that every individual person interacts with ritual prayer differently. Even if we're performing the same prayer, it's going to hit different from you than it does for me. Over the past 10 years, parents have had an expectation that teachers like myself are supposed to teach their kids what prayers mean. I don't know what prayers mean for your children. I barely know what prayers mean for me. So one, the parents are expecting me to talk about prayers. The other thing is, after class on Saturday, it's pray all night night. We're praying from sundown to sun up, so I can't not address the prayers. So the solution then was to be super duper vague and stay on topic. So for the Quran section, it's just, here are some prayers that will be part of tonight's ceremonies that come from the Quran. Isn't that nice? And for the Nowruz section, we're talking about New Year's goals. So here are some prayers that will be part of tonight's ceremonies that are meant to give you personal strength, with the most basic, least interpretive translations we could give. So that's the coloring book, but since this is my page, you also get the existential dread of teaching children religion while trying not to indoctrinate them.